freaking
like you
bros
you
kiss.
you play Password, right?
Yeah.
And you do Tyson's route.
Uh-huh.
And you sleep together, you shower together, and Tyson's like, we're not a couple.
No, we're just bros.
We're just bros. That's actually what he says. It's just like, no, we're just brothers.
We're just bros. You know? Hug your bro, hold your bro's hand, kiss your bro. If your bro's feeling bad, suck his dick.
They don't do that.
Make your bro
and
feel
there's
good.
an incredible scene where like Tyson's like, bro, I'm not gay, it's whatever. and one of the other characters is like, well, you know, when you're holding hands or sleeping together, just say no homo.
Just say,
and he's just like,
and that makes it, yeah.
And Tyson had never heard that before, so he's just like, that's a thing.
That is your catch-all. That is
and
your
I'm like,
catch-all.
Tyson.
Your hand brushes against your bro's inner thigh. Just say no homo, and you'll be good. Anyway,
it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. There's some good insight into. Oh wait, I never rotated my save. Shit.
You're gonna do it on camera?
Well,
do it.
It's too late now.
Yeah,
we out here.
People are gonna see our save, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, these are the days they've played." That's when they record.
Because I've been so careful about that. It's fine. It's fine.
I think I've successfully not shown that in Smoke Room outside of the latest one I recorded.
Okay.
Because I loaded a save. In my latest part.
It's not
that I recorded.
It's not that big a deal, you know. Does it matter?
I think it does. I don't want people to know what days I'm recording, because then they'll be like, "Oh, he did it on this day."
Because that's the scandal.
Oh, he recorded this 2 weeks ago.
He recorded on 9/11? What a monster.
You were laughing at me when you looked at my save file for Knights College, and the last time I had played was on your birthday. And you were like, I don't like that you were playing this.
Oh.
And I was just like, that just means I was having a better day.
That's facts.
Like, it's just...
That's facts. You're probably having a better day on my birthday than I was.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I got to hang out with Grantley. I got to hang out with... What are the names of the characters in that game? Diedrich, best boy.
I'm glad someone was able to enjoy the day. It's very good.
Just date your teacher. It's fine.
It's fine. It's so good.
I like how that game was big brain enough to be like, okay, you're college age, so it's fine.
So it's fine. Yeah.
It's fine.
Like say in the case of Persona 5, people are kind of like, it's a little sus. You might not want to do that. It's a little bit sus.
Too bad. I'm going.
It's kind of, but it's a route, and it's
you can just put my bag on the floor. It's fine. I know it's big and bulky because I carry around a shit ton of shit.
But it's arguably the best one, you know? Arguably the best route, you know?
That's not arguably. We throw the other girls in Persona 5 into the sun.
Is her name Takemi or something?
Death Girl?
Yeah. The nurse.
She's fine.
If you want a goth GF, she's fine.
Yeah.
Like
if you want like a goth variant.
Like a grown-up goth GF.
Yeah.
Like that's another level than your basic like high school crush goth GF.
I actually like the reporter more than the nurse.
You think
girl.
so?
Yeah. Like I actually like doing their social links. I was like, you know what? I kind of like the journalist girl more. Like when she got drunk and was just having a good time, I'm like, you know what? I'm having a good time.
Fair and valid. Fair and valid.
And then, you know, like, Kawakami had me at, like, hi, it's Becky.
Hi, it's Becky. Yes. Dude.
Actually, she had me with that tired, tousled hair at school.
Oh. Bags under the eyes, messy hair. Done with your shit all the time. Please.
Girl, let me make your school life better.
Let me make your school life better. Yo, teach. I'm stuck on this question. Bends over desk. Can you help? Sticks ass out. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
God damn.
Oh, hey. TJ raises from Carl's computer chair, clearly focusing a smile as he sees me. He's clutching his cell phone to his chest. TJ? Yeah? Are you okay? No.
Woof. 180 flip. Look at that. That smile done turned upside down.
Smile
bro.
and optimism.
God.
I love that scene. It's so good.
It's great.
You know what? But I'm glad he's honest.
Yeah. At least he is. That's good.
TJ sinks back into the chair. Perking a brow, I move one of Carl's console gaming chairs over towards the computer area. TJ slides his cell phone back into his pocket. What were you doing on your cell phone, TJ? What were you doing on your cell phone?
What were you?
I'm worried about Carl. Yeah, that's fair. We all are. We're calling the police to arrest Leo, and hopefully they can come help us. I know, it's just that image on the phone, you know, the picture Carl took. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's spooky.
It's pretty spooky.
It's spooky. Spooky doesn't even begin to describe my initial thoughts regarding it. But this is TJ I'm speaking to, so gentle words and all. Yeah. One of his canines sinks into his lower lip, the canine chewing on it nervously. Maybe it's a screenshot and something he had on his monitor. We could check his history and recent documents to make sure.
Don't want to do that.
Why not? Have you already checked all that? Look, we snooped through Leo's search history. We're gonna fucking snoop through Carl's.
Facts.
Next is Jenna. She has a password on her computer.
Yeah, she's smart enough to do that.
Yeah. And we learned that in Leo's route.
Yeah, that's true.
When they wanted to check internet when they got back to the motel.
Couldn't do it.
Ah, man, that was such a fun route. We had our emotional support Leo and Kudzu.
The best of both worlds.
I felt more safe there than any other route.
A good boyfriend and a bad one.
Yep.
It's amazing.
It's so sad that Kudzu's just not that great of a boyfriend. And, like, Leo has to pick up the slack, but...
Okay, Josh. Your world is very clearly upside down, but that's okay. We can forgive you.
His face flashes with a guilty expression. No, there's a password required to log in.
Also, he does have a password.
Oh, okay. The new version of these operating systems make you log in with your email account. It's dumb. I paused, thinking for a moment, then skewed a little closer to the keyboard. May I? TJ blinks. It takes him a second to understand. Oh, yeah, sure. He rolls to the side, and I pull the keyboard closer to me.
Ooh.
Clicking the mouse brings up the generic login window. The username, Blaze Ice, is visible.
What a name.
Yeah. When we were younger, Carl and I used to play a lot of free-to-play MMO-type games. Mm-hmm. Man, that's so of that era.
But
that's real.
But it's facts, you know?
I convinced him to give me his password once, saying that I'd grind XP for him while he was on vacation with his parents.
Did you?
In reality, Asshole Me sent his rare party hat item into my character.
Blessed!
I tried to tell him that the game devs deleted the item from the game, but I don't think he believed me.
Wow, Chase, you're so shitty.
Right? God, I was a shitty 10-year-old.
Yeah, you were, boy.
You're a shitty 20-year-old, too. Oh, it worked! Yep. Kind of surprised he's still using the same old password, but kind of not at the same time.
That's pretty good for him remembering the password from, 13 years ago?
Yeah. I mean, I remember some of, my sister's passwords.
I tried to remember my passwords from my old Neopets account, pretty recently, but I couldn't do it.
Oh, you wanted to get in on that Neopets money?
No. I've seen how the site has changed, and it's not great.
Okay.
So.
Carl isn't one much for change, right? Anyway, what should we look through first? His internet history?
Do I get a pick?
TJ scoots closer, his chin practically on my shoulder. I have to sit my head some so that his whiskers don't brush my cheeks. You like it, Chase. I know you do. His messenger, I guess.
Good dragon.
Good dragon.
That's amazing.
So that's what Carl frequents.
Well, I mean, we found a fleshlight and a butthole one in his drawer.
Yeah.
And they sell those on Bad Dragon.
Yeah.
In the real life Bad Dragon. So now we have the Good Dragon.
Yeah. I don't recognize most of these names.
Lucha Leche. I like that name. That's a good name. Lucha Leche.
I see you and me on here. Most of these others outside our group are his online friends.
Jesus was a skunk.
Offline.
Stranger Things 2. That's what it says. Matsune, Tsukoshi Shika, Pueblo Otter, CO 2016, Hella Shaka Bra. What?
Is Jenna not on here?
No, I just see Flynn, TJ, Leo.
Pueblo Otter.
That might.
I assume that's Chase.
Maybe. Trap Skirt. Walpurg the Memer. That's a good name.
I like it.
Did you read this?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I was busy reading
Oh my
this.
god. It's good to know that he's still being social and meeting people after we left. Well, besides the names of our people in our group, these all look to be all online people.
Those can be real friends.
Yeah, but he should get out of his room
I mean, you know.
and do that kind of socializing.
Should he?
Yeah?
You sure?
Apparently that's psychologically better for people, and that's statistically proven.
That's, I guess, what the scientists say.
Yeah.
It's important.
They're like, the neat life isn't the healthy life.
True. Facts.
This is what it is.
It is what it is.
I played Vox Desparas multiplayer with Carl and that Lucha Leche guy before. He lives on the other side of the planet, practically. I wonder if he still talks to Heather. I hope not. Who would ever like a girl named Heather? Unless they're from Total
Drama Island.
Best girl. You love it.
That almost sounded like it was scripted.
We try.
It's very good. Sometimes it just works.
There is a brief silence.
There's James Thunderland. What are these names? I can almost tell what they are. This one ends in 1996.
Don't know. Flynn messaged him earlier, though. I see a 1 next to his name. But I don't think he wants us reading that. He didn't want anyone looking through Carl's phone after he and Jenna looked through it. I think Flynn might have been venting to Carl about what happened at the river pretty hard, like... What, they just didn't go on a nice casual fishing trip to vent all that out?
Nope. Not this time.
Maybe stroke someone's dick?
Nope. Chase wasn't even there.
He could stroke Carl's dick.
Yeah, I guess so. He's probably got a fat dick. He'd probably like it.
Yeah. TJ's face briefly scrunches, as if flinching in response to that information. I moved to click on Flynn's name, but TJ stops me. No! Blinking, I look over towards the wide-eyed TJ, who seems to be now recoiling from his own abrupt interruption. What? Sorry. I just think we shouldn't pry into that. If he didn't want us to see it. To be honest, Flynn being so cagey about this contact with Carl just makes me more curious.
You snoopy little bitch.
So tell TJ that you would like a glass of water.
And he'll go get it.
And
yeah.
then you can check. See, got there.
Because he would.
100%. If what little stuff Flynn said to TJ to his face was even was enough to leave him shaken and distraught. I can't imagine what seeing the stuff he didn't say would do. All right. I scoot back to the side a little, letting TJ take the mouse. He still looks pretty guilty from snapping at me. Let's check his browser history. Yes!
This is gonna go so poorly.
Okay. TJ moves the cursor down to the star-like symbol on the taskbar.
Let's see what we got here.
We got, I don't know, ant-sized text. I can't read this.
I'm gonna get it by the TV.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see.
What are we working with?
Fight with us.
Oh, it's probably what's it called? Oh, that's the legalized weed.
Yeah, weed legal in my state movement. Sticky, icky, and afterglow. That stands to look for.
Stands?
Southwesterngothic.com. Hauntings of the desert, I think. Fuda Factory. There we go. There we go. Flesh affinity instead of fucking fur affinity. Oh my god. That's what it says. I didn't write it. Don't look at me like that. It says flesh affinity.
I like Fuda Factory.
That's pretty good.
Human sodas.
Oh, probably.
Oh, there's human sonas.
Absolutely.
I hate this. I'm just sitting and thinking about it. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, what do you think?
Oh no.
Oh man, you know Chase's human sona is the most generic skinny white boy. Like,
let's see. ResumeHelper.biz. Listings for stay-at-home jobs. Crankpowered.com.
no, there's a couple of those.
Yeah.
There's like 3 of them.
There's a good couple of them.
Okay.
Moldycucumbers.com.
What does that even mean? Superwolf.
Superwolf Retribution Critic. Oh, it's instead of Rotten Tomatoes, it's Moldy Cucumbers.
Oh.
You know what? That's
That's
cute.
clever.
That's
That's pretty good. Okay.
okay.
Also, penis.
Yes.
Yep. It all comes back around.
We all know that Carl likes penises. He's just kidding himself by searching up Fuda.
Yeah. He likes both. You know, understandably.
Weed, hauntings, porn, video game, movie reviews, job search, and let's plays. I guess pretty par for the course with regarding to Carl. Mm-hmm. Nothing too unusual, but TJ moves the cursor towards the Fuda Factory link.
No! Stop him!
I gently, yet assertively, place my paw on TJ's own and move the cursor away. We must protect the boy. It's a store for special couches.
Oh my god.
Isn't it called a futon?
Oh no.
No.
Just gaslight this boy, Chase.
Look, the browsing history stops right before midnight. And the picture Carl's phone was taken around that time, right? Yeah. That's really weird. It is, but I won't tell you that. Let's keep looking. Try recent files. What porn is he saved? TJ nods, closing the browser and hesitating for a moment before clicking on the most recent file titled Carl.doc. A resume. Looks like it.
Good for him.
Yeah, I remember the Easy Mart. I'm still a little upset that it shut down. You don't even go here. I mean, it's no surprise why, TJ. Yeah, but it was nice to have a local food. Back when we were kids. The convenience store just isn't the same.
What's a convenience store? It's not like a Japanese convenience.
Convenience store.
So, you know, you can't live off it here. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be a good life.
The dietary choices available to people here are now really limited. Unless they drive all the way out to Peyton. Oh no, driving 30 minutes.
It's not 30 minutes, it's 30 miles. 30 miles.
Oh no, driving 40 minutes. It's not like I do that often.
Man, it took me fucking 40 minutes to drive the less than 20 miles to come pick you up today. That's what traffic was like for me.
See, so we had equal distances to drive.
Fair.
Meeting in the middle.
But that's why I got off the highway and went the other way. So it's fine. It's
there
fine.
was like a bad accident, like northbound on 95.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I drove past it on my way down to Fredericksburg from work. But it was so far.
Yep. It's garbage.
Oh, good.
It's freaking
Good.
terrible, man.
A food dessert, I think it's called. Plus, it was nice to see Carl there working. He seemed to enjoy that place. Huh. Because he got to slack off the whole time and there was barely any customers. Sounds like a good life. But I get what you're saying. His anxiety about being around people wasn't nearly as bad back then. TJ nods, smiling sadly. Winky frowny face.
Winky frowny face.
I bet Jenna could help him. No, she can't. You know she's not actually trained to be a psychologist, right? Her study are more neural med techie. Is that what that was?
That was right.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it right.
That seemed like weird phrasing to me, but oh, I know. She's a real good listener, though. I don't agree with that anymore.
I mean, it really depends. If she's willing to listen to you, sure.
Yeah. But you look at like how she treats like Leo and Flynn.
But you know, they're kind of on her shit list.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be.
Like for sure though.
Look, but he's got problems.
He's got some pretty big problems.
And she was never there to listen to him.
That's true, actually.
Like when they knew each other for that long, you would think she would have tried.
Yeah.
Like more. And with Leo, it's like, girl, that's fucked.
She kind of actually like fucked him up though. Had a direct hand in fucking him up pretty
But
bad.
I don't understand why she's so mean to him.
It's because she's like, I want the chase penis.
There's better.
Right?
Facts.
Right?
This is fact.
Leo's right there.
Standards are
I mean-
no.
I mean, you know, living in Echo, I guess she doesn't really have a lot of options.
Then she could just become a lesbian.
With who? In Echo?
He-
Janice?
Heather?
Heather's drugged out. I don't think she wants part of that.
You know.
It's the only one.
Yeah, you know, it's an option.
I suppose.
And you know, Heather is like, I mean, she's not well put together. But you know, there's a...
Are you just giving Heather a pass because her name is Heather?
No. I nod.
Confirmed. Josh has a soft spot for Heathers.
It's her big ears. Chase! I snicker. TJ shaking his head and closing the resume. He moves to open the next document on the title listing F space. I'm not reading those numbers.
Wow. I love this. This is good. Little fist bump. I love this. What the?
Aww. That's my old profile picture I drew for my computer class back in 4th grade.
Oh, wonderful, Chase.
Wow, really? It does look kind of familiar.
It's Chase and Leo.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, I used it back when we all made social media accounts. My mom... Yeah, it's great!
Oh, absolute gold.
My mom made me delete mine when I got home. That was probably for the best, you know, for TJ Facts.
Yeah.
There was a lot of drama around how the site made you pick your top 8 friends and you ranked them like that.
MySpace.
No, it's F space.
In here it's F space, but that's not as catchy. It's not like it works for the song. There's a song from a band called The Afters called MySpace Girl, and it's very dated because it was about MySpace.
Good.
It wasn't a bad song, but, and like, you know, teenage me really enjoyed it, but you know.
Did teenage you have the best taste in music?
When I listened to a lot more video game soundtracks when I was a teenager.
Facts.
Like a lot more.
That's good.
It wasn't until like mid to late high school I started getting into like, you know, other types of music as far as like bands and stuff. So
No, I never left.
Yeah,
I was just like, yo, Yuki Kaji era, 10 out of fucking 10. Let's
I just
go.
started liking to sing more, and it was a lot easier to sing with other songs than it was to orchestral music. So, you know, you kind of do what you can.
It's fine. It's fine. A lot of feelings were hurt and such. That sounds awful. And I think I remember some of it. Sydney never even added me. Teenage gaze shifts for a moment. I'm wondering why he has this saved and why he was looking at it yesterday.
I just made like a connection as to why Sydney just really, really disliked TJ just kind of right out.
Yeah.
Because, you know, TJ's came from a religious household and was like pretty religious.
Yeah.
And his dad was also oppressively religious as well.
Yeah.
So he just like, hey, you remind me of my dad. I don't like that. I hate you.
Sydney, despite having so little screen time, is such a weirdly fleshed out character.
Yeah, like
It's
you understand things about him.
scary.
It just kind of is what it is.
It makes you feel really bad in retrospect. Spending time together again made me sentimental. I still watch some of the funny movies we made with your camera back then. Your voice used to crack so much. I feel that sting of embarrassment rise from my neck into my cheeks. Oh man, I need to delete those. No, don't! They're really good, as silly as they are. You were really good at making them. I grunt, waving dismissively. Just open the next file, TJ. I really like the one where you used to use that editing software to make a twin of yourself.
Pardon? Pardona? Pardoni?
I think the plot was about one of the twins was a detective and the other was a criminal, both trying to solve their father's murder. Don't think about it.
Okay.
And they both had superpowers. I was more ambitious than I probably should have been with that project. TJ, just click the next file. Oh, alright, sorry. TJ clicks the next file labeled numbers.png.
Aw.
See, it's his Route 65.
It's his Route 65 design.
Yeah. Super cute.
His horns are so big.
Yeah, they mentioned there that his horns grew too big.
Too
too fast. So he needed to go to a doctor for his back.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Because, like, you
Like
know,
back and neck issues.
Oh.
because his horns just got too heavy too fast.
And it's like, that probably would be a problem.
That's really interesting.
That's from the trip we took to the reservation. Back in, like, freshman year of high school, jeez. Look at you two. You were so little. Carl was just getting his beard. I think we were both getting used to the high school at the time, and that was taken during Thanksgiving. It's surprising to see Carl smiling in a photo. Oh, 'cause he doesn't smile a lot.
Nope.
He smiled in the photograph at the beginning of the game, but he was high.
He was very high.
So, man, that photo just looks more and more sad. It's like you play
Every
the
time
rest
you
of
play
the
through it, yeah.
every time you complete a route, it's just like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's surprising to see something of Carl other than his butt in a photo. I wish he wouldn't send me those. There's only one item left on the list of files. that were opened were opened yesterday is titled to Carl.png. Wait a second, that sounds familiar. TJ looks at me curiously, then clicks it.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's Jenna's prototype design.
Okay.
So that's what it was for like the first few years that the game was being released.
Okay.
And
So
they
I guess
switched it
they made it look a little more uniform with everyone else's.
Yeah, because that one looks.
Because even next to this version of Carl,
Yeah.
it doesn't really quite match.
Yeah.
And I like it a little bit better at the 3/4 angle.
I do as well. It's still good art though.
Yeah. No, it's still good.
It does capture a more like a different type of sass.
Yeah.
But of course, they never made a new portrait for Chase.
Of course not. So screw it.
I think they should, because he kind of looks not in line
With everyone else's. Yeah, especially when you see him like later in Flynn's route.
Flinny boy, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. I emailed this to Carl months ago. Photos like this make me wish I went to you guys' I was with you guys went with you guys to Pueblo. Yeah, I wish you were too, TJ. I was actually trying to convince Carl to come back and try again with a different major. His parents really wanted him to stay away from an art degree, which is what he really wanted to do. TJ looks like he is about to respond, but his left ear perks. His attention shifts towards the doorway. I hear the sound of of thuds against the carpet out in the hall, and I half expect to see Carl rounding the corner and ask what the hell we're doing. Instead, Jenna steps in, her turquoise eyes already trained on the computer monitor. She moves closer, leaning against me and squinting at the screen. I remember that. First year at Pueblo, your parents had just dropped you off. I was worried what the heck what you had on your chin at the time.
Hell yeah.
Jenna, he's trying to be cool. It's not working, but let the boy try.
I guess.
What do you think? Do you like him with or without the goatee?
Without.
We have two images.
Without.
You don't like
Without.
it? You're so rude, Chase.
Good. Fuck this guy.
What? Chase has literally done nothing wrong.
Which one?
Facts. Shadow Chase.
Yeah, the goodest boy.
The goodest boy. Oh yeah, you hadn't seen me with facial hair scruff yet. I never took you for the soul patch kind of guy, honestly. It's a goatee. He's trying.
Okay.
It's kind of small for one, don't you think? I frown, reactively reaching up and touching the scruff at the end of my chin.
You tell him, Jenna.
It was kind of weird, but now I'm used to seeing it. See, he's... I frown deeply. TJ blinks, giving me an apologetic look. I try to refocus the conversation. Carl is missing. He is. Why are you looking at old pictures? These were the files he was looking at yesterday. And we checked his browser history. His online activities stopped just before midnight and didn't ever resume. Anything unusual there? I think he was looking to buy a food...
A food?
Jenna stands there, staring at TJ with a deadpan expression.
Oh no.
After about 5 seconds, she looks at me expectantly. He means a futon. But you said... No, nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, well, I'll be sure to let the sheriff know when she gets here. Oh, Flinny boy!
There he is.
Here he is! Flynn steps into the room beside not TJ, Jenna. He probably doesn't want to stand next to TJ.
Probably not.
Usually the Gilla has a bit of a case of resting bitch face, but right now he looks downright sour.
All right, let's figure out who's going to look where. Wolf Boy has made the decision to go check the roads Elizabeth through Danica. Chase, you've got Margaret Lane through Tetanus Alley, Jasmine Street. I'm giving you more since you've got a car. I'll take Gretchen Way through the beginning part of Route 65 in my truck. TJ, you like hiking. We need you to check around the hills and old nature trails around here, all the way down to the lake.
TJ stiffens, and the feeling in the room seems to cool dramatically. Only if you're comfortable with doing that, okay? We just want to be thorough. I'm fine. It'll be fine. I just want Carl to be okay. Jenna nods, offering TJ a reassuring smile. Just text me while you're out. I'll most likely be free since I'll be keeping watch here at the house. TJ smiles back sheepishly. Okay.
Before you all scat off to your respective places, I found some weird shit in the basement.
Flynn holds up his fingers, and then some white chalky substance upon them.
At the entrance to the crawl space, there was a bunch of hoof prints, dents in the wall, and plaster everywhere. Like Carl was headbutting the damn thing. There's nothing I can see in there, though. My theory is that Jeremy gave him bad weed, laced with some shit, and now Carl's on a real bad trip. Which is why I need you to talk to Jeremy when you get to Jasmine, Chase.
He looks sidelong towards Jenna.
Jasmine Street, I mean.
I feel a chill crawl up my spine. And Jeremy, and especially his friends, made my life hell during most of my childhood, especially after the lake incident. All of them were native inhabitants of Jasmine Street. If it wasn't for Leo stepping in, things would have been even worse. You can text me too, Chase. She seems to have read the look on my face. I swallow and try to look casual. Okay. Flynn rolls his eyes so hard I can see his pupils for a moment. Wow, that's something. Pausing, I remember something. I saw Leo get into an argument with Duke outside the house earlier. Duke kept pointing at it and was saying something to him. Whatever Duke said, it was enough for Leo to push him to the ground and drive off. Knowing Leo's minimum threshold for violent turns, probably hello. That's so mean, Jenna. Flynn seems to soften a bit at the comment, looking sidelong to hide his smirk before returning to his more hardened expression. But in seriousness, that is concerning. I'll also relay this information to Sheriff Malco. Malco, yeah.
Yeah.
When she gets here.
Do we get to see the sheriff?
Maybe. I'll text Leo and try to figure out what he wanted. Good plan. And there he goes!
There he goes!
Flynn immediately heads out without another word. TJ hesitates a little, fidgeting with something on the computer, but gets up and leaves as well. I'm about to follow suit, but Jenna stops me, her paw on my shoulder. Hey, if Jeremy asks about me, you don't need to lie and say I'm not here or anything, okay? Oh, yeah, I understand. She lowers her paw, recrossing her arms over her chest. We'll talk later, yeah? I feel like I'm lingering at the point of awkwardness now. Good luck. You too. With a clearing of my throat, I shuffle my way out. Oh, God, stop being so straight.
Stop being so straight.
We'll end the part there.
All right.
So.
Well, that was a fun little trip down memory lane for the crew. See this, I love that picture that Chase drew so much.
Yeah, it's
really,
so cute.
Really good. I'm about it for sure. I wonder if that's in the files.
It is.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I kind of want it.
There's a lot of weird. There's stuff in the files that aren't even shown in the game. You know that picture of William where he's shirtless and has his arms crossed?
Yeah.
So there's that version of the picture, and there's another version with the same file name, but with lol after it, and with a dick drawn.
Hell yeah. Just says lol.
Yes.
A treat for you folks going through the files. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just staring at that like, but why?
Because it's funny, lol. It says lol. It's funny. Funny.
We drew dick on William.
Funny. Funny.
Okay. We'll see you around, everyone.